Hi, good afternoon. This is Miss Leyva introducing you to our very first flipped classroom video. And what a flipped classroom video is I will be teaching you or I will be introducing you to the lesson. And then when you get back and you will watch the video at home. And then when you get to class, we will work on the independent practice and the homework problems so that I can help you as you come up with problems or questions that you have. For our very first lesson, we will be working on lesson 13.2, and we'll be converting customary units of capacity. Today's learning target is I can convert from one unit of customary capacity, that being gallons, quarts, pints, cups, and fluid ounces, to another by multiplying or dividing. So it's very similar to how we converted customary units of length yesterday. So same idea. What is capacity? Capacity is a measure of the amount a container can hold. So some units of capacity are the gallon, the quart, the pint, the cup, and fluid ounces. The gallon being the largest, like a gallon of milk or a gallon of paint. A quart is a little bit smaller than a gallon. It's about a carton of milk or a bottle of milk, smaller bottle than a gallon, of course. A pint is like a smaller container of ice cream. A cup is smaller than a pint. It's more like the size of a cup of yogurt, not necessarily any cup where you get drinks. It's a specific measurement. Fluid ounces are a lot smaller. So here you'll see there are several fluid ounces in this baby bottle of milk. There's approximately 7 of them. 1 ounce would be about halfway to the first line. So as you can see, the gallons are the largest, followed by the quarts, pints, cups, and fluid ounces are the smallest units that we'll be working with. So for our first PIBL or problem-based interactive learning problem, I'm going to have you guys try this out. A recipe makes 16 cups of soup. How many pints is this? Quarts, gallons. So we have our 16 cups of soups, and I want you to try to convert them into pints, quarts, and gallons. I will give you a teaching tool. So here you have teaching tool 34, and we have at the top a gallon, and a gallon is made up of 4 quarts, as you can see. Each quart is made up of 2 pints. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pints in 1 gallon. And a pint is equal to 2 cups. So in 1 gallon, we have 16 cups. So take a look at this teaching tool and feel free to rewind the video or pause and go back to this so that you can continue with the PIBL. So we have our 16 cups of soup, and I want you to try to convert it to pints. So 16 cups to pints, 16 cups to quarts, and 16 cups to gallons. Let's see if I can go back to the teaching tool so that you can look to see how many cups would equal pints. So go ahead and try to see if you had 16 cups of soup, how many pints that would be. Then try to see if you had 16 cups of soup, how many quarts that would be. If you have 16 cups of soup, how many gallons is that equal to? Go ahead and write it down. Give you a minute or so to try. Okay, here is what you should have gotten. 16 cups is equal to 8 pints. 16 cups is equal to 4 quarts. And 16 cups is equal to 1 gallon. So 16 cups of soup would be 8 pints, 4 quarts, or 1 gallon. So like we talked about yesterday, a conversion is when you change from one unit to another. In this case, we're changing units of capacity, so gallons, quarts, pints, cups, and fluid ounces. Here are the capacity conversions. 1 gallon is equal to 4 quarts. 1 quart is equal to 2 pints. 1 pint is equal to 2 cups. 1 cup is equal to 8 fluid ounces. So go ahead and write these down because they will come in handy when we are solving the guided practice. A conversion, or when we are converting things, we need to make sure we identify which units are larger and which units are smaller. A gallon is larger than a quart is larger than a pint is larger than a cup, and a cup is larger than a fluid ounce. So when we change a smaller unit of measurement to a larger unit of measurement, we are going to divide. When we change a larger unit of measurement to a smaller unit of measurement, we multiply. So here is our first guided practice problem. So we need to find what 32 gallons is equal to we need to find what 32 cups is equal to in gallons. So how many gallons are equal to 32 cups? So we have to think, are cups larger or smaller than gallons? Cups are smaller than gallons. So when we change from, or we convert from a smaller unit of measurement to a larger unit of measurement, we divide. So we need to figure out, or we need to look at our information. How many cups are equal to 1 gallon? We know that 1 gallon is equal to 16 cups. So we are going to divide what we have, the 32 cups, divided by 16 cups, because there are 16 cups in 1 gallon. So 32 divided by 16 is equal to 2. What that tells us is that 32 cups is equal to 2 gallons. Let's try another one. How many cups are equal to 16 quarts? So we have to think, are quarts larger or smaller than cups? Quarts are larger than cups. So when we go from a larger unit to a smaller unit, we multiply. 1 quart is equal to 2 pints, and 2 pints are equal to 2 cups. So if we have 2 pints, we have 4 cups. So 1 quart is equal to 4 cups. So we are going to multiply 16 times 4. 16 times 4 is 64. Therefore, 16 quarts are equal to 64 cups. For our next problem, we are going to convert 48 quarts to pints. So we have to think, are quarts larger or smaller than pints? Quarts are larger than pints. So when we go from a larger unit of measurement to a smaller unit of measurement, we multiply. 1 quart is equal to 2 pints. So we are going to multiply 48 quarts times 2. 48 times 2 equals 96. So 48 quarts are equal to 96 pints. Let's try another one. Let's find 40 quarts is equal to how many gallons? So let's think. Are quarts larger or smaller than gallons? Quarts are smaller than gallons. So when we go from a smaller unit of measurement to a larger unit of measurement, we divide. How many quarts are equal to 1 gallon? 1 gallon is equal to 4 quarts. So we are going to divide 40 by 4. 40 divided by 4 equals 10. Therefore, 40 quarts are equal to 10 gallons. This one's a little bit more challenging because we have different measurements that we are given. They want us to find 3 quarts, 1 pint, and convert it to pints. Well, the 1 pint is already a pint, so we're just going to set that aside for now, and we're going to convert the 3 quarts to pints. So let's think, are quarts larger or smaller than pints? Quarts are larger than pints. When we go from a larger unit of measurement to a smaller unit of measurement, we multiply. There are 2 pints in 1 quart. So we are going to multiply 3 times 2 to convert those 3 quarts to pints. 3 times 2 is 6. But remember, we also have 1 pint, so we are going to add 1 to the 6. 6 plus 1 is 7. Therefore, 3 quarts, 1 pint is equal to 7 pints. So there are 7 pints in 3 quarts, 1 pint. So once again, let's review our capacity conversions. 1 gallon is equal to 4 quarts. 1 quart is equal to 2 pints. 1 pint is equal to 2 cups. And 1 cup is equal to 8 fluid ounces. To change a smaller unit of measurement to a larger unit of measurement, we have to divide. To change a larger unit of measurement to a smaller unit of measurement, we multiply. Now you know how to convert from one unit of customary capacity, gallons, quarts, pints, cups, and fluid ounces, to another by multiplying or dividing. So we have met our learning target. Feel free to review this video as you complete your independent practice or anytime you need to review how to do this, and we will